everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some food for my boyfriend and his brother again. I'm going to be making ribs for them and meat vegetable stir fry. I don't know if I'm going to record the vegetable stir fry, but I will record the ribs. So right now we're just going to go ahead and season the ribs and then let it sit for like an hour. And I'll let you guys. Hey guys, it's Kira Jai, and I just wanted to show you guys the ingredients. So right now we have the Jamaican jerk seasoning. The store didn't have the hot and spicy that I usually get, so I have a little bit left in this. I'm just gonna mix the two. I also got some Famous Dave's rib rub. I never used this, but I wanted to try it out because I heard good things about it. Also have the Albo all-purpose seasoning. I use this a lot on everything. Also have some jerk seasoning, Jamaican style. Seasoned salt, of course. Staples that are like garlic powder, Creole seasoning. Also, I have some Italian dressing, some Dijon mustard, and for sides, I have salad. You don't have to do salad as your side. I just thought it would be a healthy choice. And I have some rice. Here's my ribs. I just have one slab because it's only my boyfriend and his brother, so I don't eat pork, so this is pork. And we have a big little, pan to cook it in. Alright, so let's get started. So I have the ribs here. Of course, we're going to do what we always do for any type of meat that you get. We're going to go ahead and wash it off. And this time, you guys, I do have gloves. So, yay, we have gloves. So we will be using that this time. Okay, so first, I'm not going to use gloves to rinse them off because all it's going to do is have water get inside the gloves. So, yeah. Anyway, let's cut it open and get it cleaned. We're also going to have to wash the pan as well because you don't know how many people pick this pan up in the store. So, yeah. Anyway, let's cut it open. So, it is pretty late at night. I would have wanted to start earlier, but yeah, we just went grocery shopping. If I can get this thing open. Okay. Alright. So I'm just cutting it open right now, and then we're going to wash it. And you might want to do this over the sink because there is some, like, a lot of liquid or blood in here. I don't know. Let me see if I can just pull it out. Always wash your hands, you guys, when you're dealing with people's food. That's the first thing you want to do, even if you're wearing gloves. Okay, so it is dripping, so I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and get it to the sink so I can rinse it. Okay, so I did rinse this out. Rinse my ribs, but I'm going to have to rinse this pan. So let me find something else to put my ribs in while I rinse this. Alright. So I'm just getting another pan to put my ribs in really quickly. It doesn't even have to be a pan. I'm just going to use this little strainer. It's a little small, but I'm just going to fold it in there just so I can hold it out the way while I rinse the pan out. Alright, so let's get this pan clean and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I went ahead and cleaned the pan off. So here's my ribs. It's been cleaned. My pan has been cleaned. My hands have been cleaned. Okay, so let's go ahead and season this meat. Get it all nice and delicious. So the first seasoning I'm going to be using, actually I don't think that's going to be my first seasoning. The first seasoning I'm going to be using is my seasoned salt. I'm going to wash my hands one more time and put my gloves on. One sec. Let me just dry my hands off and put my gloves on and let's get started. If I can get, that's what I'm saying, it's hard to get on when your hands are wet. I thought I dried them good enough, but anyway. You probably don't even need both hands to be, I probably just need one hand. Alright, so seasoned salt. Season that boy up, okay? Rub it in. And anything you do to one side, you want to repeat to the other, but lightly. Oh gosh. Get it nice and seasoned, you guys. Alright. You don't want it too salty. Don't get it too salty, okay? Now the next seasoning I'm going to be using is my all-purpose seasoning. So let me go ahead and open it. And I suggest you guys open up all your seasonings before, so you don't have to touch it with your raw hand, with your hand with all the raw stuff on it. Excuse me if I keep shaking the camera, it's really close. Anyway, so I'm just putting all-purpose, a lot of all-purpose. And I use this on everything. So you guys, since the last video that you saw, I am in better spirits somewhat, so you know, it's always good to be in your own space at home instead of in the hospitals. Anyway, so let's go ahead and season it back. Now, don't be scarce with this seasoning, but don't over season it either. Okay, so we're going in with some garlic powder, of course. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of garlic powder. Oh, it's not even open. Ugh. I have one that's open, but I thought I did anyway. Let me go ahead and open this garlic powder really quickly with one hand. Alright, you guys, I'm still working on this garlic powder because I'm only using one hand for the seasonings. So anyway, garlic powder. Okay. And the reason why I'm seasoning it now is because I'm going to let it sit for, like I said, 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe not an hour because it's pretty late already. It's like almost 10. So I don't want to cook it too late because ribs take a while to cook. Alright. So now we're going to add a little bit of Creole. Not a lot of Creole. I just like Creole on everything. And it says Creole is great on everything. So I like it on everything. But we're not going to do too much seasoning because, again, we are going to be using the rib rub. Alright, so let me go ahead and open up the rib rub because I didn't open it up. I just wanted to hurry up and get started. So we're going to go ahead and open that rib rub up and put that on there. And if you read the ingredients of the rib rub, it has a lot of the things that you already put on here inside it. So you could just use just the rib rub. Milo, get out of the kitchen. My dog loves to be in the kitchen when I cook, and he always gets stepped on. Anyways, here goes the rib rub. Oh, it comes out a lot too. So we ain't gonna over season this bad boy. We're gonna put a good amount of rib rub on the back, on the sides. And it's called rib rub because you want to rub it in there. I don't know if it's called that because of that. I'm just making it up, but I'm gonna rub it all in there. You know what I'm saying? Get it nice and seasoned. Now you gonna have to mute yourself. Alright, so it's now all seasoned with the rib rub. The next thing I'm going to do is add my jerk seasoning. I know y'all like, okay, she over seasoned this thing. I hope not. Anyway, we're going to add the jerk seasoning. So, and a lot of the seasoning might get wiped off when I add my Italian. So that's okay. So we're adding our jerk. And I forgot I mentioned I may even add some brown sugar. I usually don't. Alright. Sorry guys. My cousin's on FaceTime with me like always when I cook. So, yeah. Anyway, so now we're going to use brown sugar. Hold on. Nice y'all add brown sugar. Just a little bit. Huh?
Sugar?
Yeah.
A little. Don't go overboard. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I'm going to add just a tiny bit. Alright. She's my consultant today. Alright, guys. So now we're just going to go ahead and open up this jerk. And I'm going to show you guys how I prepare the jerk right here. I'm going to put the jerk in a bowl. Am I going to? Okay, I'm going to put the jerk in a bowl and mix everything up. But the first thing I like to do is put Italian dressing at the bottom of this pan. So again, I'm going to go ahead and use my handy dandy strainer and let it sit over there while I add my Italian to the bottom of the pan. So yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the Italian dressing to the bottom of the pan. One moment, you guys. I do have some more Italian that's already open, so let me go ahead and get that. So I do have some Italian dressing right here that's already open. I'm going to go ahead and use some of this, or most of it, to cover the bottom of this pan. Here we go. And a lot of people use grease at the bottom of their pan, but I use Italian seasoning. So it doesn't need a lot, just enough to cover the pan, because you're going to be adding water to it anyways. No, I got it. Thanks, though. Okay, so Italian dressing's on the bottom of here. And so now we're just going to go ahead and, what are we going to go ahead and do? Oh, we're going to put our rib back in here. And then I'm going to get the brown sugar. So let's get the brown sugar. And we're just going to add like a spoonful of brown sugar. You don't need a lot, because again, this is jerk ribs. And I usually don't, but I just want to be fancy today. Okay, I'll be right back. So this is the brown sugar I'm using. It is pure cane light brown sugar. And you guys, I'm gonna let you know now, I don't like to cook, but it's becoming my new hobby. I'm starting to do 1 meal a week so that, I don't know, I can have more content for you guys. And it's something I'm starting to enjoy doing, but I only like to use the oven dishes. I don't like standing over a stove. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this brown sugar ready. I'm going to take my glove off because it's dirty. Alright. So you guys, I'm just going to be using a spoonful of brown sugar. So let me go ahead and get that out. Alright, you guys. It will help if you have like some of these containers, because it's just easier to hold seasonings into. Okay? And you're also going to want a bowl when I make the sauce. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys it in just a moment here. Milo, get away from the trash, or you going to your room. You guys, I know I might sound strict with my dogs, but my dog Milo, he got into the trash one day, ate some chicken bones, and cost us $3,000 to get it removed, plus more after that, because we had to keep taking them back for stomach ulcers and all type of stuff. So he need to learn his lesson. Anyway. So I'm going to show you guys how much sugar I'm going to use. So this is the amount of sugar I'm going to use. Maybe less than that, because I feel like this is a lot of sugar. Anyway, I'm just going to add a little bit of sugar, because we're making some sweet jerk ribs to even out the flavor. Alright. And let me show you how much is left out of what I showed you guys. So I use like a spoonful, like maybe 2. Okay? So let's go ahead and put our glove back on, a new glove, because that's going to be hard to get on. Let's put a new glove on, you guys, and we're going to go ahead and, what the world's going on my phone? Okay, we're going to go ahead and massage it in. We're going to rub that bad boy. You got to massage it, okay? Massage it like how you want to be massaged. I'm just joking. Alright, hold on. Alright. We're going to massage this sugar on here. Okay. Yes, ma'am. So now let me go ahead and show you how I make the sauce. Which again is going to be Italian dressing, jerk seasoning, and Dijon mustard. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Dijon mustard, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to put that in a bowl. So let's go ahead and get a bowl, and I'll be right back. Hey, you guys, I got the bowl. I'm really not sure why I didn't have the bowl here to begin with. But anyway, here's my bowl. I'm going to show you how much I use of each thing. So first things first, I'm going to use the jar that I already have open. I have a good amount left, but I was kind of scared that I wouldn't have enough. So that's why I got another one, just in case. Better safe than sorry. Alright, so this is my jerk. I usually use 2 big scoops. One time I made some jerk stuff and it was way too dang spicy. So, oh, I have some Dijon mustard in the fridge that's open, so let me use that. Mustard already open. I just got more because I didn't know how much is in here because it looked pretty empty. Alright. Sometimes I usually just put it on the meat and then massage it in. but I just want to see exactly how much I'm putting on here for you guys. That's what I'm showing you. So I didn't really measure the mustard, but for the jerk, it was 2 tablespoons. So now I'm just opening up the Italian dressing. We're going to probably add more seasoning, but here we go. I'm going to add a good amount of Italian dressing. Ooh, that's a lot. Now we're going to whip it up. You're going to stir it up, and you should have a good little consistency of sauce. Now, I've seen some people use like a, this is my own recipe. Oh, not my own recipe. This is a family recipe, you guys. I don't even know if I should be sharing this. But, anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and, I hope you guys can see the rib. I'm just pouring it on top. But, I'm going to rub it in. You want to real coat it. You want it nice and coated. Okay. Nice and coated. Yes, honey. This is gonna be good. And I'm gonna add some more jerk and Dijon mustard to the rib as well. Alright, you guys, so let me go ahead and pour the rest of this on there. And we're gonna make a little bit more of just the jerk and Dijon mustard. Okay, because that was a lot of Italian dressing. So I'm just gonna take maybe just some of the jerk and rub it in there, because we don't want it, you know, but we don't want it too spicy. Okay, so just rub that all in there. And I might just add like a pinch more of the sugar. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Alright. That is the ribs for now. We're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven and let it sit for 20 minutes, and I'm gonna come back and put it in the oven. Okay, so my boyfriend had to run out real quick and get some tinfoil, but that's okay because it's gonna be sitting in the fridge for 30 minutes or whenever he gets back. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover it with some plastic wrap for now, just so it can be in the fridge and marinate. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Sorry it took so, well, I guess it didn't take so long to you guys. Anyway, so I do have the tinfoil now. So, it hasn't been 30 minutes yet, but I'm going to put it in the oven. So, yeah. So here's, the ribs. I'm going to take this off. Oh, it smells good. Alright, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and, take, okay, I'm going to take a cup of water. Is it a cup? Let's see. Yeah, oh, my bad. Half cup of water and put it in here. Cup of water here. And we're going to put it, just add it in here. Again, I'm going to probably have to add more later on, but that's enough for now. So what I'm going to do is take my spoon and just mix the water, mix the seasoning and the water in here. Also, I'm going to turn my heat down on the oven. I'm going to turn it down to 375, and it's going to cook for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, you guys? So now I'm just adding the jerk from the rest of the jerk seasoning to the water. So you guys, I'm going to put it in the oven, and oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and cover it with tin foil, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Alright, so I have it on 375 now. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the pan with tin foil. And I'm going to check on it halfway through, like in 30 minutes. Maybe 25 minutes. I'm going to check on it. Probably add some more jerk seasoning to the top. You know, as you go. Basically, you want to keep adding seasoning on top. Keep basting it. I think that's what it's called. When it gets close to done, I'm going to go ahead and start the rice. I wish I got that rice in a bag, because I really don't feel like making any rice. I honestly don't feel like making my own food tonight. I'm not that hungry anymore. I only ate french fries today, so I need to eat. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven. Here it is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and slide into the oven. So my rack is not, it's in the middle, close to the middle, maybe the third rack from the bottom. Alrighty, ribs are in the oven, you guys. So now we're gonna wait. I'm gonna set my alarm for 25 minutes and I'm gonna come back and look at it and check it, okay? Alright, hey guys, so it's been about 50 minutes already. This is the top of the ribs. So I may flip them. I'm trying to debate on that, but we'll see. So I can like add more seasoning and things. So I'm gonna put it back in there with the tinfoil still for about a few more minutes, and then I might flip it. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, you guys. I also meant to tell you when I showed you before I put the tinfoil back on. What I am doing is basically taking a spoon and pouring the liquid back over the meat. And you want to do this all throughout while you're cooking. Okay, you guys? I hope you guys can see because I'm doing it with one hand. Well, my tinfoil ripped, so I'm going to have to, But anyway, this helps with the flavor. So I'm just going to keep any part that's naked or dry looking. You want to definitely cover it. Put some of that seasoning back on there. Okay, you guys? It's important. Okay. So don't burn yourself. And don't splash. Be careful. Don't splash yourself. And then what I also like to do is take some more jerk. If you see any places that's naked, you can take a little bit of jerk. You don't want it too hot though. And I'm gonna probably use the rest of this though, because I only have like a little bit, as you can see. No, let me see. I only have a little bit, so I'm gonna probably take the rest of this jar, which is basically that much. And I'm gonna add a little brown sugar to it, so just to even out the spice. I don't want it too spicy. Alright, so I'm just gonna get a little brown sugar and I'll show you guys what the sauce I make. Okay? Okay, hopefully you guys can see. It's a little dark in here. But I added some brown sugar. I'm gonna mix that up with the jerk. I'm gonna add a little bit of Dijon mustard. And I'm still using this same one. I didn't open up the new one yet. So I'm gonna mix up some Dijon mustard as well. And then I'm going to take some of this juice from the bottom of the pan and mix it in because it's basically Italian. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that juice and mix it in here, you guys. Instead of using new Italian dressing, this is Italian dressing in water, okay, you guys? So I'm going to get enough because I'm going to pour it on top. So it'll be helpful if you had a bigger spoon. Let me get a bigger spoon. One sec. I have a bigger spoon now. So this might help. And this actually might help you. That's how much liquid's in the bowl. Now we're gonna have to stir it up. So we're gonna just take our bowl. Put it right here with the sauce. Hope you guys can see because my camera looks like it's dirty. Anyway, so we're gonna take the sauce and mix it up. Now it's going to be a watery consistency because we're going to be pouring it on top. So it just evens it out, you know. Okay. So now we're going to take it and glaze the meat. Glaze the meat. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. So now I'm going to cover it back up and 30 more minutes we'll come back and look at it. Okay, ribs take a long time, and excuse all that, I had spilled some of the sauce on the thing. I'm cleaning up later. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, and we're going to take a look at the ribs. See, these are the ribs so far. What I'm going to go ahead and do is, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is push this in for 4 more minutes uncovered. And then maybe not even 4 more minutes, just like 3 more minutes or 2 minutes. And just let it dry out just a little bit. We like them wet. And then I'm going to, take it back out. Guys, I just took it out the oven. And this is how it's looking. It's looking delicious. You see all this sauce, that the juices and everything. But it's looking really, really good. So, I'm going to go ahead and make a plate or so and take some pictures. Okay. guys, so I am done with the ribs now. There's the ribs right here. I know it looks like a lot, but they eat a lot. But I paired it with some salad and some rice. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I got some mess on the counter, but anyways, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. So this is the plates that I made. It has the ribs, the rice, and the salad. I know it looks like a lot because they eat a lot, like I said. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Be real, gotcha.
Well, don't be too real. Okay, here's my brother about to try the ribs. I'm just trying.
Not the don't be too real.
I'm just playing. Go ahead, try it.
It smells nice.
Hope it ain't too spicy. How is it?
I'm good.
Okay, you guys. Now you heard it here. Oh, I heard something. Okay, you heard it here, guys. He likes it. All right.